What is up, you guys? This is Mini Superheroes Today. Hey guys, in this video, I want to take you through the new Disney collectible minifigure series and show you one or two parts from each figure that you can feel for when you find these in stores. Now, these are going to retail for $4.99 a piece. They'll come in bags like this, and when you get to the store, you can kind of feel through the bag to see which pieces might be inside. So, I'm going to deconstruct every figure and show you one or two pieces from every figure that you could kind of feel through the bag for to help you figure out who you've got in your hands when you're at the store. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so like I said, we want to try to keep this to as few pieces as possible, so let's start here and we'll kind of work our way down. For Mulan, the pieces you want to feel for are actually her hair, because it's actually squishy, so it's one of the only, like, rubbery pieces, if not the only rubbery piece in this entire wave, and to remove any doubt, you want to feel for the sword, so that's what I would suggest for Mulan. For Cruella de Vil, I thought that this looked kind of funny, the Dalmatian with the hair, but you really want to be feeling for both, right? The hair you can feel because there's kind of these sharpish edges on the ends of the hair here. Then, of course, you could feel for the pup. You've got the little mouth there. You could just feel for the dog, and I think that that's a good way for Cruella de Vil. For King John, of course, the easiest thing is to try and feel for the head, because you've got kind of the fur on the sides of the cheeks here, and you could feel the crown, but to remove any doubt, you could feel for the bag of money he has, too. Now, Tiana is an interesting one because she shares a lot of common pieces with other characters. Like, for example, there are several that have the skirt piece, so this is not the piece I'm going to recommend feeling for. I actually recommend feeling for this 2x3 flat tile. You know, you could just feel for the flat tile or the studs on the back. If you want to remove any doubt, you can try to feel for the frog, but that one's going to be tough. But really, I suggest feeling for this, and then if you need any doubt removers, feel for the skirt or this, and that can help narrow your search down. Probably the easiest one in the entire bunch is the Queen of Hearts, because she's got this giant dress piece. It's basically the size of a 2x4 brick, and it's maybe a little taller than a 2x4 brick too, but you can feel for those studs for the hips. That's going to be a super easy one. Moving over for Aurora, Sleeping Beauty. Of course, this hair piece is going to be a pretty easy one to feel for because she only has hair coming down on one side. And of course, you could also feel for her owl. So you have two pieces there that could work pretty well. For Robin Hood, he does have a pretty unique head, but honestly, the bow is probably the most unique piece because of the sharp point there, and you can feel for the bow pretty easily. For the Evil Queen, you've got two pretty easy pieces to feel for. You've got this pole, but this could get confused with, the pole for Mickey's broom there. So you want to feel for the pole and for the shield. The shield's a flat piece, but you don't want to get confused with Tiana's. So feel for the handle on the back, and then, of course, that's how that goes together. Mulan is an interesting one because she's got this hair piece that's kind of long and flowing, so if you could feel for that C shape right there, that's a good start. But she also comes with several of these, I guess like little flowers or leaves. She comes with, I think, 5 total, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe 6, but if you feel for a couple of these leaves, you can feel that they're kind of like, pointy and things like that. If you could feel for a couple of those, that's a good way to remove any doubt. Ernesto's another easy one because he's got this big, giant sombrero, so if you could just feel for the big circular piece, he's the only figure here that's got anything like that. Baymax is an easy one too. You just want to feel for the torso and then feel for the abnormally large arms on him. For Stitch, another pretty easy one. You just want to feel for those ears, and then you could move down to the nose to confirm, but Stitch is a pretty easy one. For Miguel from Coco, you could feel for the hood. See how I'm feeling for the hood? You don't want to get confused for Cruella de Vil, though, because those two are pretty similar, but the dog, Dante, is probably the easiest to feel for, because we all know what this German Shepherd body style is like, so if you can feel for both of these and confirm, that's a good start. Pinocchio, you've got the point on the head, so if you could feel for a head and then try to feel for the point, you'll be good to go on him. For Sorcerer Mickey, he's a really easy one because of the big hat and the ears, so I don't think I have to explain that one anymore. For Jiminy Cricket, you want to feel for the umbrella, so feel for kind of that J hook in the umbrella and go for that. For Dr. Fas-al-eer, somebody said that I pronounced that wrong. I don't know. But he's got a lot of props. So he's got a hat, but the hat is the same as Jiminy Cricket's. So I would recommend feeling for the hat and then the 1x2 plate, but you need to confirm both because Oswald also comes with a 1x2 plate. So feel for the hat and the 1x2 plate. And if you want to remove any doubt, you could feel for the pole and then some of the studs in there as well. It comes with extra studs, but I recommend hat, 1x2 plate, and then the studs to remove any doubt. And finally, another easy one to round it out is Oswald. He's got those big giant bunny ears, so that should be super, super easy to figure out. So with that being said, that's our feel guide for the Disney Collectible Minifig series, and let's zoom out so I can give you my final thoughts. Alright guys, let me know what you thought of this little tutorial in the comments down below. Be sure to hit like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next video, and until then, build on. Well, you made it to the end of the video. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and maybe check out one of my other videos listed here.